What's up YouTube, Stock Funky again, got another unboxing here for you. This time it's Mazinkaiser from Revoltech. Not sure how you say it how they say it in the dub, if it's Mazinkaiser or what. I just know him as Mazinkaiser because I watch the sub all the time. Anyway, he's from the OVAs of the same name. I believe there's at least 2 OVA series. I know one has definitely been released in North America, not sure about the other one. But let's take you around the packaging. The interesting sides anyway, there he is in the case, Mazinkaiser on the side. There he is looking cool. And then action shots. You see he comes with this Kaiser Skranda and a couple swords, which must be from the second OVA series because I didn't see it in the first one that's been released here. This one actually did come with a slidey panel, unlike some of the other ones, but I had to take it off before I open it up because this box actually opens from the side instead of from the top like usual. But let's take them out. So there he is in 2 clear plastic trays instead of a clear and a black one. Take the stands off the back. Now this has the V-shaped base, obviously, and that friggin' peg that you know I friggin' hate, instead of, you know, the nice big long arm. Here's the 2, I believe these are the Kaiser blades. They're smaller than the other one that's in the pack. And then we've got 2 pairs of hands. 2 are sword holding hands, and then 2 are, let's see if I can move this one out of the way, spread open hands. So 2 spread open hands, 2 sword holding hands, the base, the friggin' peg, and the two smaller swords, the Kaiser blades. Now let's get the real deal out. Kind of interesting packaging. We've got one top tray cover, just covering him and the Kaiser sword, and then sandwiched between 2 more trays is the Skranda, or however you say it. Anyway, here's the Kaiser sword. Again, a little different from the blades. Obviously larger, and it's got the red gem in the middle, but otherwise, same kind of deal. Again, I've never seen him use those in the OVA, so maybe these 2 combine and form the big one, who knows. There's Mazinkaiser himself. It's actually a little smaller than I would have expected and would have liked. But, you know, maybe that's just me being a little too optimistic in the photos. As far as size goes, I'll try and get him in frame a little better. I've got one of the Brockens again because AVI Unit 1 is, you know, not in a good standing pose. Here you see he is actually shorter than the Brocken. So he's about the size of the Patlabors Unit 1 and 2. So really kind of, I don't know, I shouldn't say disappointing because he's still a cool toy. He's still very glossy and nicely put together. But I can't help but be a little disappointed that, you know, the biggest, baddest robot, like in the whole universe, is tiny. Anyway, let's get the Skranda out. There it is. I mean, it's just thin plastic, but it looks pretty badass. There's the jets on the back. It has a little Revoltech joint in here, and should just plug straight into his back. It's always hard to fit these joints in. If you've ever tried to replace the hands onto a Revoltech joint, it's friggin' hard. Peg's not going in too well, but you can see it. It's not on him very well, but you get the idea. Definitely looks cool with it on. Not half as cool as the Ava with the wings, but you know, what can you do? There, it went in a little better. So there he is with the Skranda and the sword, which is as tall as he is. So very cool. Again, I can't help but be just a tiny bit disappointed that he's so small in comparison with some of the other ones. When he's, I mean, Mazinkaiser is a pretty giant-ass robot, you know. But still, you know, got all the good Revoltech joints. Doesn't look like his shoulders are very poseable, but that's kind of just the design of the figure too. Just because he's got the big chest piece in the way, so you wouldn't be able to do much with it anyway. But he's got joints in the head, the neck. You can twist him at the shoulders, but I don't think it moves in and out very much. And then he's got elbow joints too. Then chest, and he rotates the chest. Hip, knee, and foot joints, but they don't move that much because of the design of, I guess, like his boot area. You see it kind of comes down all the way around the foot. You don't have too much of a range of motion in that, just kind of up and down, and well, he could pull his foot out and twist it a little. But still a cool figure. Again, a little disappointed by the size, but what can you do? So there's Mazinkaiser. Pick him up if you're interested.